Welcome everyone to my channel. My channel is Sorcery Lazarus, and I am the guy on the channel, Jack Lazarus, the man behind the channel. You get what I mean. Today I'm going to give you a deck profile of what I was playing at locals for the last 2 weeks. If you can't already tell just by looking at this card, it's a scrap deck. You know, because some people don't know that just by looking at this. I don't know why you wouldn't. Anyway, so I'm just going to get on with the deck profile because you really don't want to hear me yammer on, even though I'm about to through the deck profile. I play 3 Scrap Beast, 3 Scrap Chimera, and 1 Scrap Goblin. People don't play this card. I kind of think that's a bit stupid considering the fact that it saves lives. Like the amount of times I should have been killed, but I have this set. Especially against things like Chaos Dragon when they go like 5 monsters. They attack and they attack into this and they're like, oh, well that sucks. And next turn I make Dragon and proceed to poop all over them. So that's it for the scraps. I then play 3 Shield Guy. This card is ridiculous, as you can probably tell. If you've played against this deck, you know this card is just too fucking good. Then I play 3 Race Car. He's good. He combos with Scrap Dragon, because that's what he does. He's Race Car. How that works, I don't know. And then you've got 2 tanks, sorry. If you don't know what these guys do, check them out. They're pretty damn good. They've done alright at the YCS, a couple of tops, like 5 or something. But yeah, it's just good engine, especially in this deck because they're all level 4 and you just go and make Dragon. And then finally 1 Gauze and 2 Effect Veiler. I would really like to play Max C in this deck, but it's like well, the deck is tight for space. I like 2 Veiler. You kind of need 2 Veiler in this, so I can take out one of the cards later on and make it 41. It is only 40 right now. Onto the spells. 3 Scrapyard, because I hate games where you don't draw Scrap Beast, so you kind of want to have that card. 3 Scrap Storm, best scrap card ever. 3 MST, I hate back row, staple stuff. Don't need to explain that. Yeah, I think that's like 18 monsters and 14 spells or something, maybe 15, I don't know. And then for traps, 2 Solemn Warning, one of the best traps in the game. 2 Fiendish Chain, works really well with Scrap Dragon, and I hate effects like Chaos Sorcerer and stuff, so this card puts them in their place, like a boss, really. And then you got 2D Prison. It's like really good at the moment. And when I say really good, I don't mean like really good. I mean it is really good, because you know it is. It's hard to explain why, and I'm terrible at explaining it. You can probably already guess. And then Solemn Judgment, yeah. Torrential Tribute, only 1 because I like Field Presence, and like if I hate, like I've had to do it a couple of times when you've got things like Armor and Scrap Dragon, you have to Torrential, and I hate that. So not I don't know why that's an excuse for only playing 1. That's personal preference. I like 1. I play 2 and everything else. And then finally, Call the Haunted. I could take this out for a Max C and make it 41. The only reason I don't is that I'm still testing it, and it's done alright. It's not the worst card in the world, but it's not as good as people hype it up to be. Or at least I don't think it is. Maybe I'm not running enough copies to find out. So that's the main deck, that's 40. Now onto the extra deck where I play 3 Scrap Dragon. Yeah, Scrap Dragon. Scrap Twin Dragon. I side Cyber Dragon, so Cyber Dragon Beast make this, and people are retarded, so when they look at this card, they're like, oh okay, and they mind control it. They don't read it. So they target it and target one of my cards when it actually says you have to target 2. So they end up wasting a mind control on this guy, and I end up winning. Scrap Archfiend. Sometimes you need this if you've got a Goblin. If you've got Goblin, Engraven, Chimera, sometimes you have to go into this just so you don't die. And it's 2/7, so it gets over most things. Stardust Dragon. I've never made it, but it's there in case I want it. And finally, Black Rose. Same as Stardust. This is really easy to make. I just have yet to find the time to make it, or opportunity. And I play 1 Utopia, 1 Pearl. I'm taking this out. I don't even know why I'm playing it. 1 Maestroke, 1 Utopia Ray, 2 Queen Dragon Djinn. This card is really good. I don't make it very often, but when I do, it's really strong. You bring out dragons, and you just proceed to laugh at them because they're like, oh, they dark hole it, and you're like, okay, I get this effect, and they're like, oh, so basically, well, they made a +1, but didn't really plus anything. And if you've got Goblin in the grave, you bring out the Goblin, and then you bring back the Chimera, and you just continuously to make this card. So then 1 Zen Mains, I don't make it. It's there because it's like the best rank 3 in my opinion. And then finally Chimera Tech, because I play Cyber Dragon on the side. So that's the deck I played. I'm not giving you the side deck because there's no real point in having the side deck. Because, well, truth be told... No, I'm going to stick that on top. Truth be told, it's awful. And it hasn't really done much. Most of the time I just win off, like, the main deck. Which is a stupid thing to say, I've realised, but, you know, I'll live with it. Yeah, so that's the deck. It went pretty well. I went undefeated in one of my locals, and the last one I lost to wind-ups. In a really bizarre turn of events, I ended up topping still in 3 rounds, and I had a bye. How that works is I don't know. And if I do another deck profile, it'll probably be on something to do with this card here. It's something I'm trying out. I'm trying to hero build with these. It's more like Absolute Zero, because you can play these two and you can return these two, which is quite fun. I've not got a build yet, but if I do, you'll probably see it if I even post this video up. Who knows? It takes fucking forever on my computer. So yeah, that's the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then, well, you didn't. There's really not much I can do about that. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed it. Have a nice life, and, I don't know, cool catchphrase, sign out.